your color, your color. Back of the meat now, phone shell come now, I go in, smooth the soap, get you back.
Hey everyone, Astronaut98 here. Today we are doing part 2 of the Jamestown expansion. That's right, we've made it to phase 2, and it starts with a bang with launch of Sea Dragon 8. And here we have main engine cutoff and orbital insertion. As you all know, this is my Jamestown base recreation in Kerbal Space Program. Now, if you don't know what Jamestown base is, don't feel left out. It's from this TV show called For All Mankind. And if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I'm hoping to maybe hit 1,000 subscribers, if that's possible. Who knows? Here we go. Now we've braked into orbit. We're gonna separate the module. Alright. Now, once it's been separated, it's going to do this neat little thing that I like. I programmed the robot parts to automatically deploy little transfer tunnel. It's really cool. Alright, now that we've got that done, we descend and begin lining ourselves up with this docking port over there. Now, if you're wondering what this big module is that was launched in the previous video, part of expansion phase 1, it will be linked in the top right corner if you look right there. This is what happened when we tried to get rid of it in a simulation, so yeah, nothing went very good on that sim. The engineers came up with a brilliant idea. Remove all the parts, put them separate, and launch it like its own sort of rocket. Because the moon's gravity was so light, even with the two engines cutting out early, like was unintended, it made it its way. And here was the launch of Sea Dragon 13, carrying the second large module. Now, what we launched previous was the command module, the one that had all the fancy windows. Upon braking into orbit, we then head our way towards the Mun, separate the module, and begin the same type of descent directly towards Jamestown base. And yes, my Jamestown base is at the actual south pole of the Mun. I figured, I like a challenge. Getting as close as we physically can, we're going to line ourselves up with the docking port over here. And yes, that is a custom flag. I made it myself, and it should be on my Imager account or referenced with the craft file. Alright, then this one time we had no problems because the Kerbal engineers decided to reduce the separation pressure. So yeah, and then we also got rid of the little modules that were stacked around the middle after grabbing a few parts off of them. But, you know, extra fuel tanks are helpful. And here comes the first night launch of the Space Shuttle Voyager. Now, right here you see liftoff and an SRB SEP and orbital insertion. Now, once we've gotten into orbit, refueled the fuel tank a bit, we fire up the top engine, head for the Mun. Then, dropping off the fuel tank, we begin coasting gracefully toward the Mun. Yes, ever so gracefully. Like an eagle piloting a blimp, to quote one of my other favorite video game characters. It's just a transfer. I mean, pretty standard, except we're going into a polar orbit. That should be shown in one of my previous videos. I'll probably link it in the top right corner. Alright. So, getting close to the Mun, we send the lander up, swap out a few crew members, and grab these little modules here. Now, what we're going to be doing is using them to create that little swoop on the Jamestown base. You know, the one that goes from this module here that we're trying to dock to just behind the first module of Jamestown base. Yes, I forgot to add the docking ports on that little module that I sent with the previous mission. Hey, I'm not perfect. It happens. Getting this perfectly lined up is a trick, but once it's there, you're good to go. And you launch again, grab the other one, attach, and you're good to go. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Leave me an idea on what you want to see next. I release a new video every week for your viewing pleasure. I am the astronaut. What mission do you want?